We're going to be reacting to the brand new Joji and the Kid LAROI song, Bluffin.
This is off Joji's recently dropped deluxe version of Piss in the Wind, and it's been released as a single. And this is two absolutely massive artists combining forces. We listened to the track that he did with Anima that's also on this deluxe version of the album. And honestly, he's on such a run right now that I think this is going to be a great track.
After the track with Anima, I'm really wondering what vibe we're going to go with here.
Oh, yes.
That drum pattern's quite trippy.
Oh. That was sick.
I just love Joji's vocals. I just love them.
I think his vocals work so well on beats like this. Every time there's a track where it has this kind of more upbeat kind of feel to it, it just works so well. Obviously, a lot of his discography is sad boy and a bit more slower and a bit more kind of thought out. But when he brings that energy, it just gives me so much excitement.
This feels proper otherworldly to me so far. Like the effects on his voice and the drum patterns in the background, I feel like I'm losing my mind a little bit, but in the best way possible.
We had that little wobbly effect on the voice, but also he's doing it with his vocals directly as well, where the keep bluffing, and it's kind of like adding two levels of dynamics to it. I love that, man.
LAROI.
But if you want me to get down on my knees and act like you gon' leave, okay, that's cool with me. Whatever that you need, that's gonna help you find peace. It helps in the sheets. Yeah, you're fucking crazy, but you're just like me.
I've not heard too much from the Kid LAROI lately. I've not really seen his name featured on many things. I mean, maybe this is on me, but the last thing I can think of him working on was the track with Justin Bieber. I know they had a massive track together. But he's one of those artists where I think, is he somebody that I would actually enjoy listening to?
Yeah, I've never listened to one of his albums. I've just heard singles. But you are right. I think maybe that Justin Bieber track obviously blew him up massively, but I feel like it's maybe stopped a lot of people going and listening to his own work and his own discography massively. So let us know in the comments if we should listen to a Kid LAROI album. Obviously, we have a series where we listen to something that we've never heard. So that could be a huge shout. We've done it for Joji. Could the Kid LAROI be next? You just hear like ghostly high-pitched vocals in the background. Ooh. That just had such a different dynamic, doesn't it?
I can't get over how much I love that.
Cool ending to match with that vocal part. I think that this is so strange to me because when I was like pretty into Joji, it was all so sad and like it made me want to cry and I was all in my feels. The two tracks that we've listened to have been so like upbeat and dancey, and maybe with the lyrical content they've still not been happy, but it's been hard not to bop and move around. He's really successfully changed the vibe that he had previously been put into, and I'm really impressed. Both like that was such a fun little movie track.
The thing with Joji for me is that I got into Joji when he was in his Filthy Frank era and he released Pink Season as Pink Guy, and I know that he's distanced himself from that now and doesn't really ever make references to it. Occasionally there'll be a little bit here and there where there's a little bit of Pink Guy coming through, but that had such a high energy, and granted it was more rap and it was more kind of spoken word than it was like this singy song style that he's got now, but I always really liked his voice over those energetic beats and the way that he delivered words, and it's so, I think it's effortless is the word I want to use. The way that he does his vocals just feels like he can just deliver them just by talking. Just him saying words would work over music. Like, I feel like George Miller is made for music, and how he does it is it's just fantastic.
And the Kid LAROI worked really well on that track. As I say, I don't know a huge amount by him, but I thought him and Joji worked pretty well. I don't think it was like a blow-away feature. I wasn't like, oh my God, what a verse from him. But for the vibe of the song and his nice vocals, just kind of melded in well together, and him and Joji's dynamic like fit. It didn't feel out of place. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. I think their vocal styles definitely kind of complement each other's. But one thing I will say is that when the Kid LAROI came in, all I could think was, you're going to hate this, do you think a track with Joji and Bruno Mars would be really good?
You just want Bruno Mars on every track.
I think Bruno Mars is great. But the Kid LAROI's voice on that track did kind of remind me of Bruno Mars's voice and the way that Bruno Mars would deliver vocals. So now in my head, I'm thinking, surely down the line,
I can't imagine Bruno Mars being on a Joji style track.
No.
Like, Bruno Mars is either like really slow piano, like depressed, or just like horning out on the mains, or super pop song. That's like all. Obviously the Silk Sonic, which was a bit more musical, but based off especially Bruno Mars's last album, I couldn't see him on a track like that at all.
I mean, I don't think it will ever happen, but I would like to see the kind of thing that would be created by them two working together. Don't know how we've got onto talking about Bruno Mars when we're talking about. Yeah, I know, but we're talking about Joji and the Kid LAROI. The Kid LAROI again is an artist that I've never dived into. I've never really listened to his solo stuff, so I don't really know. In my head, I had the Kid LAROI down as a rapper, but he's not at all a rapper, is he?
No.
It's not the style of music that he makes. Is he more? What realm is he in?
He's just like a Bieber type.
Yeah,
like
right.
a singer. I think he has some parts maybe where he's a little bit faster than just singing, but I think he's just a singer. He's just a pop artist.
Did he have a big stand-in before the song with Bieber? Was that the thing that blew him up? Like, I
no
feel
idea.
Like somebody's going to let us know. Someone's going to give us a full breakdown, and we do read the comments, and we do like to learn these things through the comments because there's nobody better to ask than fans of these artists. So if you can let us know a little bit of the lore on the Kid LAROI, we'd be greatly appreciative because we are admittedly not knowing anything.
And whilst you're down there, if you don't know the lore, let us know what you think of this track, because I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a bit experimental and a fun time.
And if you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to like and subscribe. We do all sorts of stuff in this channel. Our main series is listening to albums that we've never listened to before. So if there's any in this realm that you think that we should listen to, then please leave them down in the comments below. We still haven't listened to Piss in the Wind, and that will be coming at some point. I'm not saying when because we don't know when. We've got a list longer than our arms, but please bear in mind that will be coming.
Thanks for watching.